going to combine all of this, incorporate baking powder and the salt and the flour. So I have completed all the rotis. Here's one of the rotis. So I'm going to get the curry goat.
AuntyPaulineYaadtoAbroad.
Hi everyone, welcome to Auntie Pauline Yard to Abroad channel. We're so happy that you can join us. Today we're going to make roti, plain roti. So here in my bowl I have 4 pounds of flour. Yes, 4 pounds. And I'm going to add 14 teaspoons of baking powder, which is equivalent to about 1/4 pound. So here it is. I'm going to add this to the flour, and normally I would have like the sea salt. Today I'm going to use the Himalayan pink salt because it has nutrients in it, so I'm going to add it to this flour. Here's the pink salt, 1.5 teaspoons. We'll add it to this. Alright, so there we have it. We have the flour, the baking powder and the salt. I'm going to combine all of this to incorporate the baking powder and the salt in the flour. Yes, then I'm going to add some water gradually because I don't want to throw too much and then the flour becomes soggy and I don't have any more to add to it. Alright, so I'm incorporating the baking powder and the salt. So here the surface is floured and I have my rolling pin floured as well. Alright, I'm gonna add some water. Alright, add some water to this. I'm trying to get it to combine. Alright, I'm gonna add some more. This is what it looks like. It could take a little more water, so I'm gonna add a little more. Alright, so I'm not gonna need it completely as yet. I'm going to add some cooking oil. So here in my measuring cup I have 200 gram or half cup from the measuring cup here. Yes, I'm using the measuring cup. Half cup of oil. I'm gonna pour it on it right around. Alright, and I'm gonna mix this until you get a nice dough. We are folding and pushing down in the center. You notice the size of the bowl is clean. Right. So here is well needed. Notice, soft but firm. Yeah. So I'm gonna allow this to be covered and put aside for about an hour or two, so that the baking powder can take effect in the flour. Right. We would say we put the flour to set for a period of time. All right. So when it is set, then we're going to make them into some rounds and then we'll roll them out and get it going. Okay everyone, we're ready to go with the roti. So here is the flour. I'm gonna make some rounds. Meanwhile, I have my surface floured and my rolling pin also floured. Okay people, make sure that when you are in the kitchen, every utensil you use each time, make sure you wash them and get them out of the way. You don't want the sink to full up, and then at the end of it you have this whole lot of things to wash up and clean up. All right, most times when you are finished with your product, you don't want to go back to do a lot of washing up and stuff like that, because by then you will be tired, or you know. So make sure each time you use your utensils, just wash them and get them out of the way. That is what I do in my kitchen every time I'm cooking, so that it will not consume my time afterward to, you know, to come and wash up and clean up. So there you go. We'll allow this to set for an hour or two, and then we will make our rounds. All right, while the flour is being set, I have some curry goat on the fire going. Yes, it's going nicely. So I'll be having roti and curry goat this afternoon, along with some vegetables. So as we go along, just stick with us. All right, I saved some dried flour, because you know that when we are kneading the dough on the surface of the thing there, we want to ensure that we have dry flour to roll the roti, or else it's going to stick on the board. All right, so let us ensure that we have dry flour saved to help us as we go along. All right, and this is no hard dish, it's just that it takes some time for it to be completed. Right, it's a little bit time consuming, because especially you're making a whole lot. If you're doing like a pound or a two, do not take long, but I am doing 4 pounds of flour. Alright, so 4 pounds of flour with 1/4 pound of baking powder and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Remember, half measuring cup, liquid measuring cup, not the regular measuring cup that you use to measure out the dry ingredients. So the liquid measuring cup, right? Ensure you use that. I'm talking about this one, right? Yes, it was at 300 when I measured, right? So we use this one, right? And I use a jug of, well, it wasn't full, it was 3/4. I think it's a 2-quart jug. Yeah, about 3/4 somewhere there. But please remember, if you notice on the flour here, you notice I add the water little by little, because I don't want it to get too soggy and then it cannot be kneaded, right? So ensure that you add the water little by little until you get the required consistency that you want for the flour. All right, and it's not supposed to be too tough or too soft, but it must be soft. See there, you can press in there easy, right? So catch you. So I'm gonna pinch off a piece of the flour, about that. I'm going to fold it into a round. Notice I'm taking it from the outside in, around, round. There you go. See? I'm gonna just put it in the flour and rest it on the surface there. Right, I'm going again. I don't want it too big or too small, just enough. So fold, 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 fold. See it there? It's not hard from the outer to the in. See it there? It's good to go. Okay, I've made my rounds. See them there? So them smooth and pretty. Right, the oil keep them moist. Right, and see, look in the pan, it's clean. See? Right, so I'm gonna do the roll out now. Okay, I've lit the stove and I'll put on my towel. Yes, it's a flat iron with the handle. Yes, So I'm allowing it to heat up properly. I'm going to roll out the roti and then I'm going to place it on it, and then you follow. So here I'm putting some more flour on the surface. Alright, so I'm going to put one of them. I'm going to press and ensure the flour is coated on the roti rounds. See? And I'm going to use the rolling pin. There we go. It's not 100% round, but it's reached somewhere, right? Yeah. And it's not like the pastry dough that you roll out and you're going to one direction. The roti, you have to turn it and roll until you get it round, right? Because if you use it in one position, the rolling pin is going to become oblong. I don't want that. I want it round. So you rotate it and you add a little more flour and you spin around, right? I'm going to put it on the hot tower now. There we go. I'm going to use some coconut oil and I'm going to oil it all around. Some coconut oil. See some little bubbles coming up? Yeah, right. All around. Then I'm going to turn it. I'm going to give it some more oil on this side. Right. It's coming on nicely. Look at that. Wow. On the squeeze this side, I see it come up back. You see it there? It's ready. Ready. Ready to go. There you have it. There goes another one. See, come out nice. Look. You don't want it too brown. Right? See? It's ready to go again. So while I'm making the roti, I prepared some stir-fry chicken and vegetable. Here, I fried the chicken breast strips and stir-fried in some cabbage and carrot. And I'm gonna serve it with some curry goat afterwards. Okay, I'm rolling out this round. This one leaning away. Sometimes they don't come out as round as I would want them to, but alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flap it. I don't know many of you cannot do this, but it's part of us from a long time. Our foreparents used to flap the rotis. Alright. So I have completed all the rotis. So here is one of the roti. I'm gonna cut it in wedges. I've cut this one in 8 pieces. So I'm gonna get the curry goat and put it in the plate. Here's my plate over here. It's a huge one. Here we have some curry goat, and I'm gonna put some stir fry chicken strip with vegetable, carrot and cabbage. Isn't that looking great? Look at that. And to top it up, I'm gonna put a piece of cucumber and tomato. And there we go. Curry goat, stir-fried chicken with carrot and cabbage. We have tomato and cucumber in the center there, and we have our wedges of roti. And this is a complete meal. I know for persons who do cucumber, sometimes they peel the cucumber, but if you wash the cucumber properly and slice it, is healthy for you to eat the skin of the cucumber, right? So there goes a meal. Hope you like it. So please like, share, and make sure you subscribe to Auntie Pauline channel. Alright, Yaad to Abroad. Auntie Pauline, sorry you're not here to eat some of this, but so it goes sometime. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, yummy. Until then, we say thank you for sharing in our little video. Hope you enjoyed it, and guess what, you must try it. Okay, the roti is easy to make. Just follow the instructions that I gave you, and I'm sure you're gonna get it perfect. All right, even if it not come out round, you're gonna get a nice roti, soft and nice. All right,
this is 5 pounds of goat meat, ram goat meat. Cut into nice cut bonnet pepper.
When did you start cooking?
I was a young girl. We are going on a hayride today. And I met her here last week, and we became friends since then.
AuntyPaulineYaadtoAbroad.